And capture at 3.5. Some areas running on the street, regular driving. Shows the mixture sit here around 13.8 under light duty. You see every time you snap the throttle shut, you get that lean condition. This is basically the line that we're seeing. It runs over here about 13.8. A transition from about 2200 to 2800 shows it to still be consistent around 13.8. Sort of letting off the throttle and cruising here. Right here as it drops, I snap the throttle to get that lean, but this is right here what we're looking at. Very consistent. This is actually idle. Disengage the clutch, drop down. First, second, and here's my third gear pull. A little more consistent with the screws out 3 turns. Things changed. Like I said, this is just a test. 3 turns is where I wanted to keep it. I put it on 3.5 just to make this video for no other reason. And you can see that it did break up. We didn't get that nice looking triangle right here with the straightaway of the AFR and then shoot up when I let go. It's still on 3.5, shows a fairly decent coasting. Definitely not how I want it set up. I also have this on a very little filtering. I usually tighten these up more, but I wanted to make it very granular. So I allowed for this to be a lot more choppy than it usually is. I wanted to have a good look. Looking at idle. Gotta hold the clutch kind of funny. I'm trying not to cover up the dots that I placed here. First. Second. Doesn't look like I quite made it to third. There we go. Yeah, too much letting go. Couldn't get good reading. Also, a problem is when you saw me turn around, this is downhill. It's very hard to collect data going downhill because you're getting the RPMs and you're getting the speed, but you're not producing any consistent amount of engine power because it doesn't really need it. Like I said, the purpose of this movie was just to look at some of these issues. But downhill, you're going to see a lot of lean because, like I said, really the throttle's hardly cracked open. Even on acceleration. Deceleration, you get that signature bump. See the exact point you let go. Right here, follows that line to a lean condition. Also kind of answers the question for people who asked in another forum, coasting with the clutch, does it use more or less gas? Well, if I were at idle, then I would be at about, 13, 12.5, 13, and just sort of letting go of the throttle, using a lot less gas. Definitely going to bring this back to three turns of the PMS screw. This is just the front cylinder. This is not measuring the back one yet. We're going to get a video out there. Bring it back to 3 turns and measure the back cylinder.